सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Om. Uddhava Gita, 16th chapter, verse number 4. Dharmartham vyavaharartham yatrartham niti janagha darshito yam maya charaha dharmamudvahatam dhuram. Lord Krishna talking to Uddhava regarding the achara, that achara by following which one can become an adhikari, a qualified person to attain self-knowledge. This is the purpose of human life. Other than this, there is no any difference between other living beings and human beings. As I am born as a human being is only for one purpose. That purpose is the ultimate purpose, that is moksha or liberation. Moksha or liberation means recognizing that I am the self, not the non-self body-mind complex. If I do not know this truth, I have to suffer in my life with a lot of troubles, problems. So I lose the benefit of this human birth. I cannot enjoy the privilege of human birth. So if I am intelligent person, I make use of this human life and its privilege. I can make it complete and successful in my life. All unintelligent people, not knowing this, they spend their life only in artha and kama. Earning money, spending, entertaining, that alone is their lifestyle. So Shastra condemns those people who are not having achara. Veda Purva Karmakanda Bhaga is meant to prepare us, to refine us. And Veda Antavhaga is to take us to the culmination. A person who do not know this value of Vedic teaching and the value of human life, there is a great loss for a human being. Mahati vinashtihi iti Upanishad says. It is a Himalayan blunder, human being doing that, not knowing this highest truth. Before the body is disintegrating and before leaving this Sthula Shariram, one has to recognize this truth as early as possible. As we delay, the more and more I cannot enjoy the privilege of this freedom. Therefore, without wasting time, intelligent people, dhiraha, those people, they never waste their time, energy for only artha and kama. Intelligent people make use of artha, kama for survival judiciously. They understand their importance. That much only they give importance to artha, kama, pleasures and wealth. Unintelligent people give more importance to that and they spend their time and energy for decades and decades. By the time they recognize they are old enough, not able to understand the truth. That is why Dinayaminyau Sayam Pratah Shishiravasamtau Punarayatah Kalaha Kridati Gachati Ayuhu. Day and night are coming and going. How many days we have seen, how many nights we have seen, how many weeks are gone by, and how many months are gone by, how many years are gone by, how many decades have gone by. Where I am, what I have achieved. According to Shastra, this Achara, am I following? That Lord Krishna is very particular about Achara, because Lord Krishna want to guide the people. All people must be guided governed by the principles of Vedas. That's what Krishna says. I only gave this vidhi nishedha, what to do, what not to do, especially for grihasthas. Grihastha time, bachelorhood studies going on, so busy children that maturity won't come. But once you become a grihastha, you are mature enough, you know what is what, and grihastha is eligible to do lot of rituals also, because there are resources. Earning money, he is able to spend money for dharmartham, vyavaharartham, yatrartham. Lord Krishna said in this fourth verse, look into the verse, dharmartham, number 1, that is punya phala or adrishta phala siddhyartham. Then we have to do that punya karmas, noble actions one has to do. That achara. And vyavaharartham, for convenience of our regular practical life sake also, for the sake of society, social harmony, family harmony, we have to do certain rituals like festivals, so many other things are there we have to follow. Vyavaharartham, the profession also. That profession, whatever we do, that is also come under vyavahara. Without profession, without vritti, job, you cannot survive. One job or other you have to do. Everyone has to do. There is no one is free from that work. Without work you cannot earn. Without earning money you cannot survive. Therefore, vyavaharartham, certain disciplines you have to follow. Then yatrartham, and you have to go to pilgrimage centers also. There lot of rituals are prescribed in pilgrimage centers, yatra. In our culture, yatra is very, very, very important. That's why I call it as pilgrimage. Nowadays, tour they say, Europe tour, going to foreign countries. Many going to in India and different places is not a big thing. In holidays, you have to go to some New Zealand, some France, some different countries, Alaska, like that. People are very, very eager to go to foreign countries as a tour. Because of lot of money, they are happy to do that. Germany, Italy, where not, everywhere they want to go throughout the world. But they never think pilgrimage means it is a sacred place, pious place. You have to go to refine your mind, to purify your mind. When you go to pilgrimage centers, you take bath, snanam. Snanam is not only to purify the body. Snanam is meant to purify your mind also. While doing snanam, we chant Aghamarshana Suktam. Agham means papam. Aghamarshana Suktam means that papam, what I have done, has to be washed off. While taking bath, they chant that. If you do not know that Aghamarshana Suktam, at least Ganga Stotram we can chant. Devi Sureshwari Bhagavati Gange. That water purifies you. If that is also not known, at least Gange ja Yamune Chaiva Godavari Saraswati, that every day we will taking bath, we have to chant. It purifies your mind. So bath is not only physical purification, bath is meant for mental purification also. If that is also not known, that sloka also not known, Om Krishnaya Namaha, Rama Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. At least that mantra you can chant. Om Namah Shivaya you can chant. Om Namo Narayana you can chant. That's why in our Hindu lifestyle, Vedic lifestyle, every action is a type of worship. That's why in one of my Shivaratri talks, I gave a talk on life is worship. Life is worship means from the morning, brushing the teeth onwards is a type of worship. Danta Dhavanam also, there is a nice sloka. So everything there is a sloka, sloka, sloka. To purify our mind, Sukshma Shariram. These are all acharas, customs, kept for our own benefit, for the refinement, for the samskara. If I don't recognize their importance, without washing the face and without bath, if I go on taking bed coffee and tiffin, lot of breakfast and taking bath at 12 o'clock, that is the most uncongenial way of life. Early morning you have to get up and take bath and do puja and dhyanam, etc. What for? What for this dharmartham, vyavaharartham and yatrartham? These are all certain acharas. Why to follow? To remove our laziness. Basically, human mind is lazy because it is made up of tamoguna also. Body is so lazy. Tamoguna predominant. How to remove that, eliminate that tamoguna from our body? Laziness. So Shastra prescribes certain acharas. Whoever follow that, if you are not able to do that all acharas, or at least daily morning Surya Namaskar, asanas, pranayama, dhyanam, the modern yoga is there for practice. That also people are not interested. They love to go to gym or they love to go to tennis court or cricket playground. They love that. Even all youngsters not doing Sandhya Vandanam, not doing japa, Gayatri japa, they rush to early morning, swimming, gym, etc. Why? Laziness goes, Swamini, if I go for walking also in the park, laziness goes if I go to gym also, swimming also. Laziness may go, but refinement won't come. There is no refinement. Mental refinement cannot come. That is why pradakshinam is different, walking in the park is different. If you do pradakshinam, your cholesterol will be reduced and you get adrishta phalam also. Any karma you take, even dieting, fasting, dieting is different, fasting is different. Dieting you do, you may reduce your weight, but you cannot get refinement. But Ekadashi Vratam, fasting if you do, you will reduce your weight also and you will get punyam also. That is why dharmartham. So these are all very beautifully designed. Why we are not able to recognize? Because lack of understanding, lack of knowledge about our scriptures. That is why people have to recognize these children at the age of 15, at least they have to enter in this study. 16, 17, 18, before 20, they enter this study of scriptures. They practice, do achara. When vichara is there by learning, then achara comes. But what parents thinks, many parents, my children are studying only, young only, why they have to go to Bhagavad Gita, Uddhava Gita? This is only for retired people. Only after retirement, let them enjoy. They cannot enjoy. If they want to enjoy, they have to enjoy, they have to study Shastra. They have to give 1 hour every day, they have to give half an hour for their spiritual upliftment. Without that, it is not possible. Knowing them at the age of 70, 60, what is what in Shastra, what benefit we'll get. That is why, at least to children, we have to introduce this. How to introduce? Once you know the value of this teaching, intensely if you know, you can educate them. If you yourself do not know, how can we educate our children? When parents knows its value, they can educate their children. They can convince their children. The children can also put into practice achara. All these disciplines, some disciplines at least, not all, at least some disciplines every day. Then their life is most blossoming, fragrant life. Wonderful life. Blissful life. That is possible. Therefore, darshitaha ayam maya. Hey Uddhava, these acharas, all disciplines, they are all given by me. Darshitaha maya. Ayam achara. This achara. Acharaha darshitaha. For whom? Mainly, not for sannyasis. Sannyasis already have renounced. Vanaprasthi is already retired. He cannot do anything. Mobility is less for Vanaprastha after retirement. That is why Krishna Paramatma particularly mentioning Dharma Uddvahatam, means Grihasthashramis. Please note, Dharma Uddvahata means those are Grihasthas who are practicing Karma Yoga. For them, Dhuram means, for them only it is bharam to practice, to put into achara. Bharam, those who are feeling it is very, very difficult to do all the Sandhya Vandanam, Puja, Dhyanam, who will practice? And disciplines, strict disciplines, not to eat before bath. How is it possible? People think like that. How can I do all these things? And they think it is burdensome, difficult. But if I know the value, I never feel it this difficult, but with happiness, joy, I can practice. But at the same time, any sadhana, any achara, it is not an end. This is another warning Shastra gives. What is that warning? Every achara, puja, japa, aradhana, dhyanam, anything, any mantra, japa, tapa, etc., etc., yajna, yaga, homa, tapa, japa, fasting, etc., all these are only means. Please understand. They are only sadhanam. They are not the end. They are ever the means, never the end. If a person enters this achara and obsessed with achara, then it becomes an obstacle. This is another problem. Many people enter into this parayanam, japa, dhyanam, lot of rituals, puja, so many things they do, and they are obsessed with those sadhanas. These sadhanas are only for some time until you get refinement. Only few years, not decades together doing that. And one lady used to say, I am not able to do chanting SWAMINI Parayanam. Previously I am able to do this Lalita Sahasranama Parayanam, Vishnu Sahasranama Parayanam, so many things. Now she is 70, not able to chant like that. Why to suffer? Why to worry about chanting? It is only at the age of 17, at least 27, 37, not at the age of 70. And one mommy says, I am not able to take care of this Bommala Kolu. Dasara comes, the Bommala Kolu, Dasara Kolu. I am not able to give. At the age of 75, why should you have to worry about the Bommala Kolu? It is only for Grihasthas, Dharma Uddvahatam, for them only, not for Vanaprasthis or Sannyasis. Please understand. Any achara, we should not become slave to that achara. any achara. But mental weakness is what? Either they don't take achara at all, or if they take achara, they don't leave at all. And they have lot of guilt. Which God I have to give arati first, which God photo I have to keep, which direction I have to keep. Lot of other problems they will cause. So these are all because of lack of guru, lack of guidance. Many people lose their track. Guru guidance, guru teaching is must. Otherwise, it is like a rudderless boat. Life is like a rudderless boat. No hold at all. Where it goes, we do not know. That is why Guru alone will protect you. Then Krishna says, Maya Darshitaha. I love Krishna, I celebrate Krishna Ashtami. Lot of puja, ija, so many things I do. Have I looked into that Krishna's words any time? Deeply, intensely, sincerely? That is real Krishna Ashtami. How many times I have done Krishna Ashtami? How many times I have done Murukku, Chida, Yellame, Panni. Krishna says, the Maya Darshitaha Acharaha. Acharahinam na punanti vedaha, I said. Therefore, vichara first, then achara, then prachara. Prachara to whom? To your children, to your family. Family is a society. It is a small society. Don't think prachara means going and taking the mic and going and telling to all people. Your own family members, your own relatives, your own kutumbam, that is a society. That is very important. That's why dharma uddvahatam grihastha, not brahmachari, not sannyasi or vanaprasthi, mainly for grihasthas. Next verse. Up to here we saw in the last class. Then achara also, there is apad achara. When sickness is there, suppose a person is sick, what type of snanam he has to do? Shastra permits. And if you are taking medicines, suppose, what time we have to eat? Before bath also Shastra permits. If you are perfectly all right, health is all right, and taking breakfast, tiffin without bath, Shastra will never permit. When you are sick, apat samayam. When you are not able to, when you are outside, suppose, apat samaya achara is there. Prokshanam bath. There are 5 types of bath. You are not able to take bath, suppose, do prokshanam. Shastra permits. Not all the time prokshanam, okay. People don't take bath also. So there are some people don't take bath regularly also. They don't give importance to that. But in our culture, every action, in day-to-day action, considered as a refinement process. Don't forget this. Every action is a refinement process. Snanam, ahara vishayam, dharana, vastra dharana vishaye, and bhashana vishaye. Don't be kama bhakshaha, kama acharaha, kama vadaha. That is the idea presented by Lord Krishna. Now he is going to talk about what are the acharas to be followed. That he is going to talk about. Very, very interesting. Sloka number 5. Bhumyam vyagnilakasha bhutanam panchadhatavah abrahmastavarādīnām sharīrā atma sanyutah. A very important verse. What Lord Krishna said, oh, who you are. In one sloka he says beautifully, you are made out of 5 elements. That's all. One line he presents. Then Atma is there inside the body. What you are thinking, looking in front of a dressing table and daily applying lot of perfumes, have you thought of your body nature any time? Have you questioned? Everyone has got a tremendous abhimana on one's own body. Love for body, care for body. There is a lot of abhimana. Think about it. What it is. Made out of what? Look into the sloka. Bhumi, Amba, Agni, Anila, Akasha. Bhumyam Vyagni is there. You have to split. Bhumi means earth. Body is made out of earth. Principle. Agni, Ambu means water. Water also. One Panchabhuta. And Agni, fire principle is there. Body temperature is there. Many times I have said, body temperature is there, water content is there, it is made out of matter, that earth principle. That's why lot of dirt comes as you rub your skin, lot of mud is coming now. That Anila, Anila means Vayu Tattvam, Akasha means space Tattvam, all these 5 elements. Bhutanam, all the beings, all the living beings, for all the living beings, Panchadhatavaha. These 5 elements are called Panchadhatus. Panchadhatavaha. The ingredients, Dhatu means ingredients, components. Dhatte iti dhatuhu. What do you mean by dhatu? Dhatte iti dhatu. In Nirvana Shatkam also, Nava Sapta Dhatur Nava Pancha Koshah. Sapta Dhatu word comes in Nirvana Shatkam. Dhatte iti dhatu means that which sustains the body. That which sustains the body, that which helps to emerge, the body to emerge and sustaining the body, and into which body dissolves. Shariraha. Sharira. Here we have to do correction. Shariraha it is. Not Shariraha. Shariraha. Sharira Karanani Shariraha. All these dhatus are the cause for the existence of the body. Dhat, adjective to dhatavaha. Shariraha dhatavaha. These are the cause for the existence of the body, for the sustenance of the body, for the survival of the body. For which body? Human body only or any other body? No, all. Brahma Stavaradinam. From Brahmaji onwards, Hiranyagarbha Brahmaji, Brahmaloka, Chaturmukha Brahmaji onwards, up to Stavaram means a tree, a blade of grass. Stavaradinam. That is immovable living being, as trees are. Shariraha. These are the cause. 5 elements are the cause. Shariraha. Atma Samyutaha. All the jivas have Atma in them. All the jivas have the same Atma associated with Atma. Sanyutaha. The same Atma is there in all living beings who are all made out of Panchadhatus. These Panchadhatus in Ayurveda they call Vata, Pitta, Kapha. Any disease, they talk about any disease, it is only Dhatu Vaishamyam according to Ayurveda. Dhatu Vaishamyam means imbalance in these dhatus. Especially 3 dhatus they talk about. What are those 3 dhatus? Vayu, Pitta, Kapha. Either a person is having some disease in Ayurveda, doctor says you have Vata, Vayu problem, Vata. Vayu jastiya irko an artha. Lillanna Pittam, Agni Tattvam. Vayu, Pitta. Kapha means what? Jala Tattvam. Always Jaladosham, Tummal, irritation, and a lot of cold, sinus, all this Jala Tattva problem. Any Vaishamyam in these 3 dhatus, Bhumi and Akasha you can live, but you take in the middle, Vayu, Pitta, Kapha, imbalance alone is a disease. Health means what then? Opposite to that. Health means dhatu samyam, balance, harmony in between these three dhatus is that's why yoga and Ayurveda are very, very beautifully gel into human life. Yoga also designed to that only to balance these three dhatus. Therefore, living in the yoga and understanding the depth of yoga and its benefits into our life, people never recognize after losing their health what is the use. That's why when children do practice at a very young age yoga, definitely they can be free from medicines in their life. That confidence has to be created, generated in the children. When we can generate, when parents assimilate the benefit of yoga, then they can pass on to their children. In spite of the parents also, some children are not listening because children have got lot of distractions nowadays. Very, very difficult to make a child to practice yoga. Very, very easy to make the child to play the cricket, not yoga. That is their situation now. But unfortunately, later they recognize. Many people are recognizing very much later. Yoga is so good, so good. No use at all. Yoga is good, but what is the use if you think at the age of 50? At the age of 6 or 5, they have to start. At least 10, at least 15. That is the wonderful Dhatu Samyam comes through yoga, balance. Vata, Pitta, Kapha, Vaishamyam alone is disease. But you go to allopathy doctors, they never talk about Vata, Pitta, Kapha doshas. Because it is allopathy is not Indian medicine. Ayurveda is another Veda, Panchama Veda. Mahabharatam also Panchama Veda. Ayurveda is another Veda. Almost equal to Veda. Without body health, what you can achieve in your life? So maintaining good health, physical health, mental health itself is a great project in human life. It's not so easy. To maintain the physical health and mental health, Shastra given umpteen sadhanas, many sadhanas, beautifully given. If you are not looking into that, you are the loser. At the right time, right place, I have to implement all of them. That you are fortunate if you implement. If you don't implement, that is, life is waste. Because the age, as you grow, benefit cannot come. Anything. Exactly at the right time, right age, right place, you have to get into that. You cannot go and just join in the bachelor BA course and get the job at the age of 60. BA graduation you have to do at the age of teenage itself and get the job, not at the age of 65. What is the use? Like that, this yoga also, achara also, all vichara also, everything at young age. So we have to show the people how they are suffering, those who are not following. In spite of lot of money, richness, everything is there, but no health, no mental peace. How to show such people how they are suffering. When our children are running for money, pleasures and all, we have to show the people how those who are having wealth, they are not happy. Those who are enjoying pleasures also, they are undergoing lot of difficulties. Pariksha lokan karmachitan brahmano nirveda mayat. See and learn. See the world and learn a lesson. Now, the next verse. So in this verse, Lord Krishna presented this. So body is made out of 5 elements. In these 5 elements, not only for one being, living being, from Brahmaji to up to the tree, means all 84 lakhs of species. all bodies. They are the cause for all bodies. So such a Atma Samyutaha, how this inert matter, Panchabhutas are able to, who are in the form of body-mind complex, Panchabhutas, how they are inert, how they are functioning in Atma Samyutaha. They are associated with consciousness because consciousness is all pervading. Self, Atma, is all pervading, therefore it is all pervading also. If I recognize that Atma, my real nature, and with enclosed Panchabhutas, I am all. If I don't recognize I am small, I am body, or Panchadhatus I am, or Atma I am. Therefore, I should not say, I am the body, I have Atma, I should not say. I am the body-mind complex, I have Atma inside, I should not say. I am a human being with a spiritual entity inside, is not right answer. I am a spiritual being with a human body. I am a spiritual being, Atma, with a incidental, temporary human body. This is the right knowledge. At the right time it has to come. Then you can enjoy the rest of the life. Otherwise, oh, I have wasted my time, lot of things are there to learn, my God, so much is there, Shastra, we have to worry. That's all. Tadida micham. Therefore, intelligent people very judiciously they make use of their time. Like you all. Okay. Next verse, verse number 6. Vedena nama rupani विषमाणि समेष्वपि धातुषूद्धव कल्प्यन्ते एतेषां स्वार्थसिद्धये. Krishna Paramatma continuing, Hey Uddhava, Dhatushuddhava is there. How to split? Dhatushu plus Uddhava. Hey Uddhava, Swartha siddhaye etesham kalpyante. Swartha siddha. Swartha means not selfishness here. Swartha means for one's own purushartha, for one's own benefit, for one's own growth, for the growth of everyone. Artha means here purushartha. One's own purushartha. What is one's own purushartha? Dharma, artha, kama, moksha. These four we have to know first of all. Dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Artha, kama are sandwiched between dharma and moksha. So dharma, live a value-based life, full and full of values. You will safely land at Shastra. If you follow the values as Krishna given in 13th chapter, 16th chapter, if you follow amanitvam adambhitvam ahimsa kshanti rajyavam acharyopasanam shaucham stairyam atma vinigraha, like that 26 Lord Krishna enumerate all those values. Once you follow, safely you land. Land where? Land not in any foreign countries. You land at a cultured place, family and guru. You are safe. Vedena. So, dhatushu. Dhatushu means the bodies which are made out of pancha dhatus. Dhatus, sameshu api, even though they are same, all bodies are same, Brahmaji to Sthavara Paryantam. So all human beings, animals, birds, insects, everything, dhatushu sameshu api, even though they are all same, same api, api vishamani namarupani vedena kalpyante. There are different namarupas. Everyone is made out of panchabhutas, no doubt in that. So what? So what? There is a difference. Nama Rupa, Nama is different, Rupa is different. Here Nama Rupani means Varna, Ashrama, Dharma. Brahmana Varna, one Nama, one name for one group of people. Then Kshatriya, Nama, one group of people. Even in Purusha Suktam also, Brahmano Semukamasit, Bahurajanyah Kritaha, Uru Tadasya Yadvaishyaha, Padbhyagam Shudro Ajayata. So Brahmana Varna, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Even Bhagavad Gita also Lord Krishna says, Brahmana karma, Brahmana swabhavajam, Kshatriya karma, Kshatriya swabhavajam, Vaishya swabhavajam. He says, according to their swabhava, they do their actions. That's why Vishwamitra, even though he is a Kshatriya, he is happily invited to become a Brahmarshi. Vasishtha said to Vishwamitra, you know that story. Vishwamitra is a Kshatriya basically. He wants to become a Brahmarshi. So Shastra invites him. You can become Brahmarshi. Janaka Maharaja is a Kshatriya. He is a Rajarshi. He became a Rishi. You see? Rishi means not only a Brahmana. Understand? Janaka Maharaja, Sita Devi's father, a Kshatriya. How a Kshatriya can become Rishi? What do you mean by Rishi? Rishati Janati Atma Tattvam iti Rishihi. Janaka Maharaja knows Atma Tattvam. A Jnani he is. Ashwapati Maharaja. There are many Rajas, kings, they all were Rajarshis. A Rishi, a Kshatriya Rishi. So knowledge is not given only to a particular sect of people. Everyone can become a grown-up Brahmana. And everyone can attain Atma Jnanam. So a lot of examples are there in our Itihasa, Puranas. We can see. Vedena, by Veda, it is prescribed. Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam guna karma vibhagashahan. These 4 varnas are given for the sake of, for the practice of achara, for the maintenance of the social harmony. Brahmanas are teaching community, Kshatriyas are administering community, they have to take administration, and Vaishyas are business community to take care of the business, Vyaparam. That is also very important. Everything, which part of the body is important? Tell me. Eyes are important, legs are important, hands are important. To maintain the body, to live, to enjoy everything, which part of the body is important? Head is important. Because of head only we are knowing everything, head only important. Without legs, what head can do? Without hands, what head can do? Therefore, for the head, legs are important. For the head, hands are important. So alignment is required, coordination is required, synthesis is required. Between all organs are put together, I am. Therefore, varnas are also maintained for giving knowledge, Brahmana community, for taking care of the administration, the rules and regulations, order in the society, and Kshatriyas and Vaishyas for business. How many things to be produced? For food, everything. So many things we required. Brahmana cannot survive without food, without agriculture. A Vaishya has to do agriculture business, then only they provide food to Brahmanas. And Kshatriyas have to take care of their social order, law and order. Without that, there is a chaos. A Brahmana can become an army officer. Therefore, there is a karma bheda, and according to that karma bheda, varna bheda, ahara bheda also is there. For Brahmanas, for teaching, they don't require any sort of non-vegetarian and all. They need only sattvic food, that is enough. But you cannot ask a person who is working hard and hard in the army in so and so place, that Siachen, those who is living there, you cannot give palu palang kudutittu, you cannot ask him to stay there. Very difficult. He cannot survive. He cannot fight with the enemies. His food is different. According to Varna Dharma, according to Karma, their food is different. So, one community, one ahara, one karma, they are given according to their swabhava. All are required. Shudra community is also required, very much required. Shastra never looked down upon any varna. That is what here, nama rupani, ashrama dharma, varna dharma, for the sake of social order and harmony. Even though all beings are made out of same panchadhatus, why all this discrimination? No? In Dalit, ஒரே குழப்பம் இப்போ சொசைட்டியில். What do you mean by Dalit? In the word கிடையாது actual previously. Everyone happily they are doing their duties equally. Everyone is depending upon others. Brahmana is depending upon Shudra. Scavengers won't come, they don't clean. That's all our life. All infectious disease, cholera, malaria, typhoid, everything will come. Shudras are taking the care of that cleanliness, service. Which one is important? That is why all four varnas are the limbs of this entire universe. Not understanding and not studying Shastra and just go on and on talking about this Varna Dharma. It is black mark in our Vedas. It's not a black mark. Black mark is here in your mind, not in Veda. Therefore, Vedena nama rupani vishamani sameshu api, even though they are made out of dhatus, vishamani, there is a vishamana, there is a difference, disparity in the society. According to their swabhava, according to their karma, the disparity is required. It is not deliberately done. According to their guna, karma, vibhagashaha. That is called vishamani, differences. Not that we are looking down upon anyone, but to maintain the harmony in the society, to make all the factors, components, economic, political, and education, every field has to balancely work. Forgotten this wonderful design and putting blame on Shastra. This is the only thing happening. And go on and on. People are criticizing Manusmriti, people are criticizing Vedas, people are criticizing Varna Dharma, and people are criticizing what not. Everything they criticize, not knowing anything. This is called adamancy, ignorance, arrogance. Arrogance, adamancy, ignorance is there. How a person can be helpful for himself and society and family? That is why we are seeing chaos in the society. Veda is a manual. Vedic teaching is a manual for the maintenance of social harmony. That's why people should stop running for Arthakama. As long as they run for Arthakama, no harmony is possible. If you leave Dharma and Moksha, running for Arthakama, any time you will be in trouble. There is no doubt in that. Because wrong side you are going, running. Mrigatrishna. It is like a marriage water. People are running after. That's why suffering. Lot of depression, suppression, oppression. Lot of competition, cutthroat. என்ன ஒரு லைஃபா? நிம்மதியே இல்லை சுவாமி. எப்படி இருக்கும்? நிம்மதி வரவே வராது. Therefore, Vishamani Sameshu Dhashtushu Api He Uddhava Kalpyante. They're only kalpana. given for the maintenance of society. They are not absolute. Varna, ashrama, dharma, they are not absolute. Only for the well-being of the spiritual growth of the individual. Understand? Kalpyante. The word kalpyante is very important. That is only given by Shastra temporarily make use of. You are Atma only, we know that. But you are a tamasic predominantly. What to do? I have to prescribe this karma. Suppose a person is a rajasic, highly hyperactive. Shastra cannot prescribe the same karma for a sattvic person prescribed. We saw this elaborately in Bhagavad Gita, 17th chapter. Hey Arjuna, Uddhava, I have given this Vedic teaching, Achara, even though they are all made out of Panchabhutas, same way, but there is a disparity. Because of that, Varnas Ashrama Dharma. Maya Srishtam, Guna Karma Vibhagasha. Why this Varna Dharma? For the sake of the performance of disciplines. To follow certain acharas, customs. What for achara? To refine. What for refinement? Refinement is for moksha. Gradually. Epo varona moksha. Ondapo varon. When you are refined, you are eligible, you will get it. What to do? Until you refine yourself, you cannot. It is not so easy. That is why karma kanda is so vast. So vast. How many rituals are there? How many festivals are there? Different places, different languages, different, even North India side, South Indian side, Uttara Bharatam, Dakshina Bharatam side, difference is there. In achara, in ahara, vihara, everything. Differences may be there, but disciplines are to be followed. There are little differences will be there in achara, customs and all. In worship and also. Even Iyengar itself, Vadagalai, Tengalai, there is a difference. Tengalai, Vadagalai, Krishnashtami, different days they are celebrated. Adikulle. Adhe madri nariya sects are there. Let them be there. What is wrong in that? Let them have, enjoy all customs, acharas beautifully. ஏதோ ஒரு நாள் கிருஷ்ணாஷ்டமி பண்ணு என்ன பண்ணிட்டேன் இந்த வாட்டி சில பேர் ஃப்ரைடே they have celebrated, some people celebrated on Saturday, some people celebrated on Sunday. Which day is Krishnashtami? Don't argue whether is it Friday or Saturday or Sunday. ஏதோ ஒரு நாள் உனக்கு எதுக்கு பண்ணு அவ்வளோதான் கிருஷ்ணாஷ்டமி over. So people should not comment. They say one Krishnashtami, 3 days they are celebrating differently. In the madri or negatively thinking is not good. So let them practice. That is the beauty of our culture. Next verse. Desha kaladi bhavanam vastunam mama sattama gunadosho vidhiyete niyamartham hi karmanam. So these acharas, karmas, rituals, what I have prescribed, Maya Darshitaha, Krishna said in the previous verse, they are given by me. But these acharas, place to place they differ, time to time they differ. Desha, Kala, Adi, Bhavanam. Desha means place. Even though Bhagavan is everywhere, everything is sacred. Many people argue, Bhagavan is everywhere. Why to go to temple? Why to go to temple? Bhagavan is everywhere. Why to go to so and so place only? Amarnath, Manasarovar, or Badrinath, Haridwar, or Guruvayur. எதுக்காக இங்கே இல்லையா பகவான் இருக்காரு, எல்லா இடத்துலையும் இருக்காரு, எதுக்காக போகணும்னா போகணும். ஏன்னா in one place the manifestation of the Lord is so high. In temple The manifestation of the Lord is extreme manifestation. At that too in Garbhagraha, the extreme manifestation. The sanctity, the sacredness in Kedarnath, it is so highly sanctified place. Manasarovar. And Amarnath, so many places, Guruvayur, what not every place, Tirupati, you take any place. The manifestation of the Lord is very much powerful, that's why you have to go there. Even though Bhagavan is all pervading, the manifestation is in one particular place. Even though Kala, time is also Bhagavan only. Every time is auspicious. Why to see Rahu Kala? Why to see Yamagandam? All these and all. You have to see. Certain timings are auspicious. Especially in the Chandra Grahana time, Surya Grahana time, if you chant the mantra Japa, it is thousands and thousands of times it gives phalam. That is the phalam. Subha Muhurtam they say. Brahma Muhurtam they say. Why? The Kala principle is also within God only. Everything is God, you are only telling. Every human being is made out of Panchabhutas only. Every being has got Atma only, one Atma only in everyone. Why this disparity? Yes, there are tamasic people, there are sattvic people, there are a lot of difference. There are rajasic people, lot of difference in their thinking, in their action, in their talking and walking, everything. In their achara, vihara, everything there is a lot of difference. A Mahatma, a sannyasi, a jnani, if they are there, in that place is so sanctified. That is, he is going to talk about later. Next. That is why Kala is very, very important. That is why Panchangam is very important. What Panchangam says? Panchangam says, Tithi Vishnu. Tithi comes every day, one Tithi comes. Tithi Vishnu. Tatha Varaha. Varam is also Vishnu only. Nakshatram Vishnu Revacha. Star also, Nakshatram also Vishnu only. Yogascha Karananchaiva. Yoga not mean Ashtanga Yoga. Yoga means one component of Panchanga. Karanam cha eva. Karanam is also another component. Sarva Vishnumayam Jagat. According to our Hindu culture, Tithi, Vara, Nakshatram, everything is a Bhagavan only, a Devata only. Nakshatra Devata, Tithi Devata, Vara Devata, all are Devata only. Therefore, we consider all of them as Bhagavan only. So, Desha Kala Adi Bhavanam, principles. Bhavanam means here that principles, Vastunam, things, Mama means by me alone, Gunadosho Vidhiyate. This place is sacred. A person who is doing gambling, drinking, a lot of bar, wine bar is there. Can you say that place and Tirupati are same? No. Guna, dosha. This is dosha. Where gambling is going on, where puja is going on, both places are not same. There is a difference. Here is adharma, there is dharma. This is akramam, that is kramam. Therefore, guna dosha, the noble, sacred place, no, dirty place. Or dirty means adharmic place. Dosha. Kala also, right time, wrong time. And bhavanam, and that whole and noble and holy place, unholy place. Right time, muhurt, right sacred time, and wrong time. All these are vidhiyate, I prescribe. For what purpose? Niyamartham. For the sake of following all rituals. For the sake of following all rituals. Niyamartham hi karmanam. What do you follow? Karmas, rituals. I follow. More in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharya-madhyamam Asmadacharya-paryantam Vande Guru-paramparam. Om. Uddhava Gita, 16th chapter, page 232, 232, verse number 7. Desha-kala-dibhavanam vastunam mama sattama gunadosho vidhiyete niyamartham hi karmanam. 15th and 16th chapters both are complementary chapters of Uddhava Gita. In the 15th chapter, Lord Krishna talked about three types of sadhanas to attain the ultimate goal, respectively, gradually. Karma Yoga, first one, Upasana Yoga, second sadhana, and Jnana Yoga, third sadhana. One has to start with Karma Yoga, then come to Upasana Yoga sadhana, then come to Jnana Yoga sadhana. These sadhanas, once we practice, we have to understand the final culmination is Atma Jnanam. So Karma Yoga and Upasana Yoga both are only a means, not the end. One has to know the relevance of Karma Yoga and Upasana Yoga, and one has to know the relative reality of those two sadhanas, relative status. So double R, relevance and relative status. If I understand them as they are relative, I will not give them the importance more than what it requires. That means I will not look upon them as an end, or I will not look upon them as my goal throughout my life, karma and upasana. They are only the intermediary means until I prepare myself. So preparing the ground, that preparation through achara. Achara means by practicing. Whenever we understand the importance of Karma Yoga, Upasana Yoga, Jnana Yoga, the more we understand, the more achara will be there. Lesser the Karma Yoga, Upasana Yoga and Jnana Yoga relevance, lesser the achara. So the whole 16th chapter is achara chapter. Achara means putting into practice whatever Karma Yoga prescription given by the Lord, and what are all upasanas, meditations are also prescribed by the Lord. They have to be put into practice is called achara. For that Lord Krishna said, Sattama, hey Uddhava, the best of men, Sattama, superlative degree. Uh, all are prescribed by me. Vidhiyete mama. These are all prescribed by me. Vidhiyete. What are all prescribed by me? Guna doshau. Guna means dharma, dosha means adharma. Guna means Shuddha, dosha means Ashuddha. Therefore, the Shuddha and Ashuddha, or the right and wrong, Dharma and Adharma, both are prescribed by me. That means Vidhi and Nishedha. What to put into practice, what not to do. That are all given by me, Vidhiyete, prescribed by me. For what purpose? Niyamartham. For the sake of disciplines to be followed by the seekers, by the human beings. While doing karmanam, while practicing karmas, karma, what karma to be done, what karma not to be done, what disciplines to be followed at the performance of that karma, all are prescribed by me. And what are those Shuddha and Ashuddha? See, in 15th chapter, Karma Yoga, Upasana Yoga, Jnana Yoga given. Here in the 16th chapter, Dharma, Adharma are highlighted. As Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita also, Sarva Dharman Parityajya. First we have to give up in two installments. First we have to renounce adharma. Adharman parityajya. After that first installment is possible, we have done successfully adharmic activities. Once we avoid, we prohibit, we avoid them in our life, slowly we'll come to dharmic life. Once we come to dharmic life, that also we have to give up. Dharman api parityajya. Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, Sarva dharman api parityajya. Right and wrong. First, renounce all wrong actions. Then don't be obsessed with even right actions also. Too much obsession with Shuddha karma, dharmic karma, that is also an obstacle in one's life. Be neutral. Like certain activities, Sattva guna, Rajo guna, Tamo guna are there. Tamo guna to, in 14th chapter, Lord Krishna said, Tamo guna to Rajo guna one has to come. Then what? From Rajo guna to Sattva guna one has to come. From Sattva guna also one has to go beyond Gunatita. One has to go beyond even Sattva guna also. Because Sattva guna is also like a golden chain, like golden bondage. Therefore one has to give up that also. So very difficult. Whenever we take any sadhanas, it is very difficult for people to give up, to drop, to reduce. Because they do not know their relative status. Taking them as ultimate, they will always around that karma and upasana. Enter into karma and upasana and come grow gracefully out of them. That is the intelligent way of achara. Otherwise you will get stuck with that only, finally. Therefore Krishna said, Desha Kaladi Bhavanam. So, Shuddha Desha, Ashuddha Desha, Shuddha Kala, Ashuddha Kala, and Adipadat, we can take Desha Kala, Dravya also. Dravya means the material what you use for rituals. Then Karta, the doer, Shuddha Karta, Ashuddha Karta. Shuddha Desha, Ashuddha Desha, Shuddha Kala, Ashuddha Kala, and Shuddha Dravya, Ashuddha Dravya, Shuddha Karta, Ashuddha Karta, Shuddha Karma, Ashuddha Karma, like that, Shuddha Mantra, Ashuddha Mantra. All these six items, Dharma and Adharma, Shuddha and Ashuddha. There's two versions are there. These six items, Desha, Kala, Dravya, Karma, Karta, Mantra. These all six can be taken into two versions, Shuddha and Ashuddha version, two versions. So therefore, the status of these many habits, our customs, we have to understand. Once, which is very nice, the dress, traditional dress and all, liked by people, it is good for some people, it is right for some people it is not right. Anything you take, always you see in the newspaper, the editorial letters, you see how many people in different views they give about one subject matter. Any news comes, they talk about race is like this, another person say no, it is like this, different of opinions. Similarly, in our acharas are also, which achara is correct, which type of dress is correct. One dress code is correct for one region, one time at desha kala, it is right for some people. But same dress and same dress code is not correct for different desha, different kala. So the priest who is in hot places, his dress must be different. In Badrinath, the priest cannot stay without coat, sweater and all. He has to wear sweater. But you can see in South India, when hot Tirupati and all, you cannot ask them to wear coat. They are with bare body without any shirt and coat, sweater they, because of Desha and Kala, the heat and winter. So differs, dress code differs according to Desha and Kala. Therefore, which one is right, which one is wrong? Like that, dress code or food habits, so many other things are also. There are no hard rule forms are not there. And they're all very liberal. According to the timings, they will change. So, Lord Krishna said, Desha Kala Bhavanam. Desha means principles, Bhavana means principles, Vastuna means Dravya. Holy place, holy time. Even though Bhagavan is everywhere, all pervading, there are certain holy places because of their association with holy rivers, holy Mahatmas. Therefore, that places are very holy, pious. Vastunam vidhiyate gunadosho. Up to here we saw in the last class. Now, verse number 8. Akrishtasaro deshanam brahmanyo shuchi bhavet Krishna saropyaso veeram kikata samskruterinam. Now, from this 8th verse onwards up to 15th verse, what are those items, materials Lord Krishna giving for to follow, and Desha Kala, all those 6 items are going to come now. Now in this verse, first Desha he is talking. What type of place is auspicious to live, to reside? For a spiritual seeker especially. What is that right holy place to live according to Shastra? Okay. Akrishnasaraha Deshanam. Krishnasara means a deer antelope. They have given antelope, one type of deer which has got black spots, or black deer with white spots. There is a deer which has got spots on its body. That is called Krishna Saraha. Krishna means black, Sara means dots. Black dots on its body skin. That is called Krishna Saraha. A Krishna Saraha means a place where the Krishna Sara is not moving. That place is not a holy place. Holy place is that where the deers are moving with the black spots on their body. This is one. And second is Brahmanyah, Abrahmanyah, second, Deshana, Krishnasara Deshana, Akrishnasara Deshana. One should not live in that place, country, where black dots deer is not there. Okay. Then Abrahmanyah Astuchirhi Bhavet. Abrahmanya, Brahma means Veda. Brahmanya means Vaidika. Abrahmanya means Avaidika. The one who is not respecting Veda, not living a Vedic lifestyle, or a place where the Vaidikas are not available. Where people who follow Veda, respect Veda, and lead the life of Vedic lifestyle, that people are not there. You are not supposed to live that place. Asuchihi bhavet. Abrahmanyaha deshanam. No, you should not live in that place where Vaidikas are not available. Ashuchihi bhavet. It becomes impure, unholy place. And second line he says, Krishna Saroha api. Even though, suppose in a place Krishna Saraha is available, black dots deer is moving around in that nearby places, suppose. Api, even then, if these two must be there, Brahmanyaha and Krishnasara. Suppose Krishnasara alone is there, moving, but Asau Viraha. Asau Viraha means Suviraha means Vaidikaha. Suviraha eva Sauviraha. Where the Vaidikas living is called, Vaidikas are called Sauviraha. Asauviraha means where the Vaidikas are not available, even though Krishna Sara, the deer is moving around nearby places, but a Brahmanyaha, Asauviraha is not there. And that place is not a holy place. Not only that, Kikata, Asamskrite, Irinam. These are the three places again. Kikata means a place where people disrespect Vedas, where people don't believe in God. It is called Kikata Pradesham. Like Bihar, Anga Vanga Kalinga, they say. Commentators, they say Anga Vanga Kalinga. Anga Vanga Kalinga means Kalinga where Ashoka ruled, Kalinga Desham. In that Kalinga Desha, Ashoka converted into Buddhism. And he disrespected Vedas when Ashoka converted into Buddhism. And Bihar is called, originally Vihar, it is Bauddha Viharas are more in Bihar. And Vanga means Bengal, because in Bengal Vabayo Ravedha, Vakara is pronounced as Bakara, Vabayor abhedaha means bakara and vakara both are synonyms letters. That's why Vanga Desham is called Bengal. And Pranab Mukherjee they call, no, Pranav actually, Pranav Omkara. Pranav Mukherjee ki they call what? Pranab Mukherjee or ex-private president Pranab Mukherjee. Vakara ke Bakara. Pranavlane Bakara has come. Pranab Mukherjee. Like that, and the Bihar also, Vihar. It is, Vihar means Bauddha Viharas more in the Bihar. That's why Bihar is full of Buddhists maximum. They are Nastikas. Nastikas means they don't believe in God, they don't believe in Vedas. Even though we respect Buddha as a person, we consider him as an avatar also, many people, but traditional people, they don't accept this Buddhistic philosophy, their views and all. What we say, these viharas are more in Bihar and northern Orissa, Bengal, all these places are all where Buddhism is very, very popular. In that place where Buddhism is so popular, they don't give importance to Vedas or God, therefore Nastika Deshams. Those places are called Kikata. That is the name of Anga Vanka Kalinga Deshas are called Kikata. Then next one, Asamskrite. So, Abrahman Asaviraha means a noble person. Vaidika is not available, but Nastikas and Avaidikas are there. That place is not ideal for living. Then Asamskrite means foreign countries. Mlecha Deshaha. All foreign countries are not supposed to be ideal for spiritual sadhana, because all mlecha deshas, all foreign countries are people are materialistic. They give more importance to the body mind complex. More than that, they even only body complex. So lot of materialism, more materialism, less no spiritualism. It is not possible there. Even to do achara, the time, that place is not ideal for Vaidika achara. That is why when I went to Canada, one person is telling, he is driving the car, so I want to leave Canada, Swamini, because I am not able to do my sadhana here. Even Sandhya Vandanam I am not able to do. Like that they are thinking. I went to take classes, not to live, see the pleasures and all. We went to take classes to propagate our Vaidika Dharma in those lands, because many Indians are living there and they want to learn, they want to practice. What to do? We have to go and teach them so many things about Vedanta, all those things. Like that, many Swamijis, they want to do prachara. Sikh they go, not to live that materialistic life. So that places are not, those places are not ideal for spiritual sadhana. That is why they say we should not cross the ocean. Ocean cross பண்ணக்கூடாது, அதுதான் ஒரு நியமம் இருக்கு. Those days, nowadays people are all traveling, going. Even in Malaysia Deshas also, foreign countries are also, there are many Indians who want to follow Vaidika Dharma, Sandhya Vandanam, they are doing lot of practices they are doing. Even from some people who are living in India also, they are not doing. That is why we are okay, better wherever you are practice. That is what we are telling, compromising. But according to Shastra, Kikata Desha, Pradeshas, Asamskrutehe, then Irinam. Irinam means dry land, desert place. That places are not good for living, for spiritual sadhana. Therefore, our people are very, very, see these agraharams, why they give importance to these agraharams, understand now. Agraharam is that supposed to be where Brahmanyas live. Brahmanyas they live, and that place is the holy place. Agraharam is supposed to be the holy place. Brahmana Agraharam. Brahmana is one who always think about Brahman, Veda. Veda, Brahma means Veda also, Brahma means Brahman also. Brahmana is one who always, whose life is for Saguna Brahma and Nirguna Brahma Jnana. Therefore, they are called Brahmanas. Therefore, where they live, it is a holy place. If you live near to them, close by them, that is a holy place. Your life is also will become more and more sacred. That is the idea Lord Krishna mentions. Dry land also, wet land, dry land, all these are not good for spiritual sadhana. Certain disciplines you cannot follow. So these are all very, very important. People choose the place also which is more ideal, convenient, favorable for spiritual sadhana. Next verse. Desha is over. Now he is going to come to Kala. Karmanyo gunavan kalaha dravyata svata eva va yato nivartate karma sadosho karmaka smrutaha. Now holy place, about that it is over. Now holy time, Pavitra Kalaha. Brahma Muhurta is the Pavitra Kalam. Right time for doing Sandhya Vandanam, Puja, Dhyanam, etc. All Abhyasa, even Yoga Abhyasa. Brahma Muhurta Pratah Kala Samayam is the Pavitram. According to our Shastra, that is more Pavitram. Karmanyaha Dravyataha Swataha Gunavan Kalaha. To perform rituals, Vedic rituals, as a spiritual sadhana, you require materials. That materials are available in what time? Now you see, we, for example, we conduct Vasanta Navaratris. Vasanta Navaratris comes in which season? Vasanta Kala, spring season. At that time you get lot of flowers to offer for puja, abhishekam. You get lot of prosperity will be there. The nature is so ideal, congenial at that time. So karmanyaha. Karmanyaha means a person who practicing that Vaidika karmas. Dravyataha, they are naturally pious, sacred. Dravyataha, by itself, swataha, by itself also they are sacred, because time wise they come. See, you cannot conduct certain rituals in summer, which where water is more required. In summer, water scarcity will be there. Therefore, certain rituals comes only in rainy season, Sharat Kala, where plenty of water is available. Certain rituals, pujas, festivals come when lot of flowers, lot of leaves, lot of dhanyam is available. According to our Swatahava, naturally they are available. According to the season, also at that time only that festivals comes. Very, very unique in our country. Therefore, January 1st is not a festival where all leaves dries in the January, February and all. We don't consider it as auspicious. People may celebrate Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Jananam Varri January, Swamiji says jocularly. So, Vasanta season is Sharad Navaratris and Sharad Navaratri, Vasanta Navaratri, all are depend upon Kala. Uh, January, February, they are not depending upon Kala. According to our culture, our country, in Bharat, there are festivals connected to that Kala, seasonal. Because seasonally, what are all available material, water, flowers, fruits, so many other things you require. Therefore, dravyataha, dravya material is also available. Swataha, or by nature, they are by itself, they are sacred. Objects are sacred. Yataha, yasmat karanat. Karma saha nivartate doshaha akarmakaha smrataha. The essence of the second line is, suppose when this karma to be done, what time? Rahu kalam and all is not ideal time, they say. Yamagandam, Rahu kalam. And not only that, that kala when nearby friends or relatives especially, any death happens. Death or birth also. Birth is also ashaucham. Death also is ashaucham. Therefore, 13 days they follow. That is called Sutakam, they say. In Telugu, we call it as Sutakam. Sutakam means 13 days mourning period like. It means child birth is also at that time they follow that not touching anything. Mother is not touched anything in the puja room and all, they don't allow. And death time also, any message, news comes, suppose an yaga is going on, a big homa is going on in the house, suppose, until they finish that ritual, they will not communicate that bad message. Any bad news they will not communicate. Suppose they hear that news, they will become ashauchan. They are not supposed to do that karma, because almost it is going to over at the end. Suppose that karma ritual, these people keep that news secret, they won't say outside until they convey that bad news. That person who is performing is Shuddha only. That karma is Shuddha karma only. It does not consider come under Ashuddha karma, Ashuddha karta. Karma is Shuddha karma and Shuddha karta, Shuddha dravyam. Until the news reached to his ears. Once that ritual is over, then that news they will pass on to that person, Yajamana. Once they pass on that news to that Yajamana, then that Yajamana becomes Ashuddha, Ashuddha Karta. That place become Ashuddha Kalaha, Ashuddha Deshaha. Therefore, at that time they will stop doing anything, any rituals. So this is the meaning of second nivartate karma saha doshaha akarmakaha smritaha. So that karma is not allowed after listening that news. Until he is not known about that bad news, sad news, he can continue that ritual until that time. So this is the rule. I used to hear when we were young in the houses, they never revealed that news. They even marriage timings or homa, yaga, yajna going on, at that time they don't reveal. After completion, they will tell. That is the idea behind this. Now this is about Kala. Rahu Kala they consider akarmakaha. Karma should not be done. Rahu Kala, Dushta Kala, it is called Dushta Kala. It is Smrutaha, it is said in all Puranas, Itihasas. Now, next 3 slokas four slokas, 10, 11, 12, 13, about talking about dravya, shuddha dravya and ashuddha dravya. Until now, 2 points over. One is desha, another is kala. So Brahma Muhurta is the ideal time, and when all materials are available, that Kala is ideal Kala. And until that news is not reaching to this person, he is a Shuddha Karta, Shuddha Kala, that is. Okay. Now we'll go to about the Dravya, material. What is that Shuddha Dravya, Ashuddha Dravya? So these are all only relative, please understand. There are no hard fast rules because all are relative. Relative means mithya, mithya means maya. Therefore, they are not absolute. Any rule, discipline is not absolute. Therefore, we should not be obsessed with these sadhanas. That is, must be very important. Now, Dravya Shuddhi. द्रव्यस्य शुद्ध्यशुद्धि च द्रव्येण वचनेन च संस्कारेणाय कालेन महत्वाल्पतयाथवा शक्याथवा बुद्ध्या समृद्ध्या च यदात्मनि अघं कुर्वन्ति हि यथा देशाः अवस्थानुसारतः अघं कुर्वन्ति हि यथा देशावस्थानुसारतः. Now about dravyam, material. What is shuddha dravyam? What is ashuddha dravyam? Dravyasya, the material what is used in that ritual, any ritual, Vedika karma or smarta karma, shuddha ashuddhi cha. It is good material, it is bad material. It is pure material, it is impure material. How you decide? What it determines? Dravyena vachanena cha. Dravyena, this religious the purifications, by dravyam itself, it is pure. See, you can take panchagavyams. The cow, panchagavyam, urine, that mutram of your cow, and cow dung, cow milk, cow ghee, and cow, everything, whatever connected to cow is pavitram, naturally. Tulasi is pavitram, bilvam is pavitram, so the leaf is pavitram. Certain flowers are pavitram by itself, they themselves are pavitram. Some water is also pavitram. Ganga water, Yamuna jalam. Every water is only hydrogen plus oxygen. H2O is water. Even then, Ganga jalam is more sacred by itself. Therefore, what dravyasya swataha, dravyena, first one. Then vachanena. Suppose this dravyam to be used or not, if any person, Vaidika, who is well learned, religious person, well learned scholar, if they say this is good, you do. This is good, you make use of it. If they say that is authentic, you can follow that. That is why you require a place where Brahmanyas are available. So that you can go and ask, can I do this puja, can I use this dravyam, can I do this way or that way. So they are the people who can give suggestion, advice. You can do, you should not do, like that they say. That is authentic, you can follow, that is called vachanena. Certain dravyams are very, very pious, holy by themselves. You can make use of them. Tulasi, Bilvam, etc. And water, Ganga, Janam, like that, so many are there. By themselves, they are sacred. We consider them as sacred. And this Vachanena, if suppose material is some doubt is there whether to use it or not, you can take their advice. Yeah, that's why you have to live in such a place, atmosphere, where noble people, Brahmanas are available, Vaidikas are available nearby, so that you can get advice from them, you can follow. Otherwise, you get lot of confusions. They give lot of margin because they are their words are so valuable. Vachanena cha. Then samskarena athava. Samskarena means suppose you buy certain flowers and fruits from the market, some dirty place where it is not a very pure place. You get some flowers, all those things. But how you can make them pure? How can you make them pure? You do prokshanam with mantra. Om bhu om bhurvah, om bhu om bhuva, om bhurvasva, om bhurvasva. And you sprinkle water on that material, whatever you buy for puja or abhishekam, for any ritual. You buy certain things, many things you have to buy. That is why you see in traditional people when they are doing some yoga, yaga, puja, homa, everything, lot of materials they keep. What that priest does, mantra jalam, with that mavela and the mango leaf and that manjal put in the water and the urchumbul tanni and put water and manjal and mavela, he take and sprinkle with mantra. With mantra he sprinkle that and he makes the dravyam pure. That is called samskara, prokshana. With mantra, you have to use mantra and sprinkle on that. That is why we seek that prokshana also on us, so that we'll get purified. People, when Mahatmas sprinkle water, we always bend our head. Why? What for? Because the power of that mantra, that water purifies, sanctifies us. Samskarena atha. Or you can do that religious purification by samskara, mantra jalam. Samskarena mantra jala dwara you can do that. Then kalena cha, kalena by time. The right time you make use of it. The puja, homa, dravya, everything, they see the time. What time you have to perform, Grah Pravesam we want to do. What time, they look into the time, nakshatram, star, based on your jatakam. They look into that and they put muhurtam. So and so time you can enter that house, new house. Or so and so time marriage, so and so time upanayanam, or so and so time these samskara, 16 samskaras are there. Garbhadanam, Annaprasana, Simantonnayana, all those so many 16 samskaras, they see the time kala. Kalena cha. Right time, right muhurta, they see, so that the dravyam becomes so pure. Mahatva, alpatva, athava, quantity wise also it is how much superior it is. Quantity wise, mahatva alpataya athava, quantity wise higher and higher or superior or inferior. Mahatva alpata, all these are also possible only when you look into that quantity of that things. Alpata means less quality, less quantity, like that. That is also seen in our Shastra, higher and lower dravyams. Mahatva means quantity wise. Then Shaktya Ashaktya Athava. Shakti means, see certain rituals, suppose you want to do, you are not able to take a bath. Suppose a person is sick, he is allowed to do prokshanam. Pancha, 5 types of snanams are there. You can swipe your body, clean your body with a towel, or you can just wash your hands and legs. That also allowed. And Shakti, because based depending upon your Shakti, strength, energy. If you don't have energy, strength and all, okay, Shastra allows. Allows means reasonable reason must be there. Proper reason is there, you are allowed. Shakti, Ashakti. If you don't have Shakti, fully you have, you can do. If you don't have, you are eligible to reduce certain, or you can bypass you can bypass certain restrictions. You can restrictions you can bypass. Or buddhya. Buddhya means here jnanena, by jnanam, by knowing. There jnana means here not atma jnanam, but one more word. Okay. Buddhya, jnanena, by knowing its efficacy. Jnanena, buddhya means jnanena. And samruddhya means its economic status. Suppose you don't have lot of money, richness, wealth is not there. If you know well how to do, jnanam is there, how to do very well, and but you are not able to spend more money. Some poor people cannot spend a lot of money, lot of dravyams and all, they cannot buy. What to do now? Bhagavan Krishna said, Patram, Pushpam, Phalam, Toyam, Yo me bhaktya prayachati. Bhaktya prayachati. So even one leaf, ekavachanam. Patram, only one leaf you give, Tulsi Dadam, Bilva Dadam also, Bhagavan is happy. Pushpam, one flower also okay. If you don't have money, that is also come under Shakti. Yadha Shakti. Yadha Shakti Dhanam, Yadha Shakti Dravyam, Yadha Shakti physically and economically also. Yadha Shakti you have to give. Buddhya Samruddhya cha. So, Samruddhi means you have lot of strength physically and economically. Lot of parivara is there, people are there to do everything. You can perform. If suppose nobody is there to help you, it doesn't matter. You can reduce. Shastra won't say anything. Yada atmani agham kurvanti. Atmani is self-reflexive pronoun. From one's own, for oneself, atmani, for oneself, agham kurvantihi, the impurity, agham means impurity, kurvanti yatha desha avastha desha avastha anusarataha, according to the desha, time, place, you have to give dhanam. What type of dhanam, which place, where, what to give? Desha, avastha, anusaradaha. Avastha means time you can take. So, godhanam, bhudanam, when to give. All these dhanams also, there are particular timings. Even snanam also. Different places, different types of snanams are there. And snanam, dhanam, and annadhanam also, where you have to give. So many rituals are there, according to the place, according to your capacity, according to that dravyam. But what is finally important thing, these are all only relative sadhanas to purify you, to prepare you for the highest knowledge, Jnana Yoga. That we should not forget. We should not obsessed with how much money we are having, how many rituals they are doing, other people are doing. No need of comparison. No need of comparison. Know their relevance, follow how much you can follow, and understand they are relative. Don't get obsessed with them when you are not able to do. Like others, doesn't matter. Tomorrow Vinayaka Chaturthi, you see that Vinayaka Chaturthi, people perform it in different levels. Poor person cannot afford lot of money. Simply they perform. Rich people, they perform very elaborately, lot of things, they spend a lot of sweets, a lot of bhakshanas, they do. So, Vinayaka Chavithi is same, Ganesha Chaturthi is same, Puja is same, and Bhakti must be highlighted. It's not the dravyam, how much you are spending money, how much publicity you are publicizing, is not the question. With your own internal inner bhakti is very important. That is to be noted here. Otherwise, people are very much carried away by the rituals with a lot of sentiments. Once these people come to perform these rituals, they become sentiments, and there is a lot of fear also. Prayaschitta karma, when they are doing, there is a lot of fear. Because of that fear, they are doing instead of bhakti. Bhakti is important, not bhayam. Out of bhayam you do, that is not going to give you any benefit. On the other hand, you out of fear if you do, and out of guilt, hurt you do any ritual, so you will not grow spiritually. You cannot get maturity. So I see many people stuck with the rituals, the prayaschitta karmas, and spending a lot of things and not able to spend, and even they take money from outside other people and they spend for so many things. That's not correct. Bhagavan himself permits you. You saw many bhaktas, how many people with whatever they have, they worshipped the Lord, they appreciated and they praised the Lord, and Bhagavan was so pleased. Bhagavan was so pleased. You can see the Lord Krishna went to Vidura's house, not Duryodhana's house. Duryodhana kept everything ready for Lord Krishna. Oh, Lord Krishna will come. He want to show his richness. But what Lord Krishna did? Where he went? He went to Vidura's house. What Vidura gave? When he saw Bhagavan, suddenly he was astonished, and he gave that banana skin instead of banana. He put the banana in dustbin and he gave the skin to Bhagavan. Bhagavan ate that skin, banana skin, happily. This was watched by the Vidura's wife. Vidura's wife was watching what you are doing. You are leaving the banana and giving that skin, banana skin to Bhagavan. And Vidura recognized that, oh my God, what mistake I have done. But Bhagavan, you see, these are all what you can say. Bhagavan wants your bhakti, true bhakti, not fear, not guilt. ஐயோ சரியாக பண்ணலையே, என்ன குறை இருக்குமோ, என்ன ஆகுமோ, அதெல்லாம் கவலைப்படக்கூடாது. அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு டென்ஷன் வரக்கூடாது. என்ன ரிச்சுவல் பண்ணும்போது கூட மனசா full and full with whole-hearted mind you perform that ritual. Bhagavan, look at your heart, not the dravyam, how much costliest things you are offering to Bhagavan. Bhagavan never see that. But your heart, your mind, what type of attitude you are having while giving, while doing, Bhagavan see that only. Therefore, all these rituals are relative, they are relevant and good for your spiritual growth. No any sort of sentimental type, not having fear, not looking down upon yourself and your practices. நான் சரியாக பண்ணுறானோ இல்லையோ அப்படின்னு ஒரு பயம் இருக்கக்கூடாது. அந்த நம்பிக்கை இருக்கணும். நான் பயத்தோடு பண்ணக்கூடாது. ஐயையோ என்னாகுமோ என்னாகுமோ தோஷம், மந்திரலோபே தந்திரலோபே கிரியாலோபே காலலோபே நியமலோபே ஸ்ரத்தாலோபே எல்லாம் இருக்கும் இருக்கும். ஆனாலும் பகவானே ப்ளீஸ் forgive me, forgive me. If you ask Bhagavan after doing wholeheartedly any ritual, anything, then happily celebrate Vinayaka Chaturthi. Okay, whole manasa, full wholeheartedly you worship Vinayaka, Lord Vinayaka, and seek his blessings. He is Siddhi Buddhi. He gives, you can accomplish by worshipping Vinayaka. You get knowledge by worshipping Vinayaka. So Vighna Vinayaka, every year we celebrate and worship that Lord Ganesha. Ganesha Chaturthi is a ritual. Tomorrow we perform. It's a wonderful ritual, and we do that puja, and we seek the blessings of Ganesha throughout the country, throughout the world. Wherever Bharatiyas are there, they perform Vinayaka Chaturthi. The God who is accepted by all people, all walks of life people, the God is Ganesha. Everyone, because obstacle remover he is. So all of you seek his blessing tomorrow. Pray to Lord Ganesha, oh Bhagavan, make our spiritual journey smooth, and please bless us with Shastra Jnanam. You remember that Vinayaka, when Vyasa Bhagavan want to dictate Mahabharatam, Vinayaka has to think and write. I told you, Grandhi Slokas. When tough slokas comes, Vyasacharya used to give Nasato Vidyate Bhavaha Na Bhavo Vidyate Sataha. That type of slokas he gives. That means Vinayaka has to think and write that sloka. That means Vinayaka must be a Jnani. So ask Bhagavan, Ganesha, tomorrow to bless us throughout the year with good health, and mental health, physical health, and spiritual health also. All of you, my best wishes for all of you on Ganesha Chaturthi for tomorrow. Okay, now I'll conclude. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.